I've had a few people ask me why I decided to purchase the older 1861/63 instead of the newer 3861 Speedmaster Professional. For folks who haven't been following my channel, I recently purchased a Speedmaster Professional Sapphire sandwich. This is the one that has the display case back. I went back and forth deciding between the older version that's being currently phased out and the newer generation. Both are great watches with the same great heritage, but it came down to the following 5 points for me. First off, weight. When I was trying them on at the boutique, there was a noticeable difference between the two. I couldn't find the exact weights online, but on my wrist there was a noticeable difference. Personally, I like the feel of a heavier watch, and I want it even though I'm wearing it as a daily watch. I like that premium feel. Secondly, the new watch band, the one that's more retro and has the smaller links, which definitely helps with the fit, but the main detractor for me was the flex in the band. Going back to my first point around weight, I wanted something more sturdier, and then I wanted a band that had a very sturdy feeling. I knew the flex would bother me, and I knew that over time it would become more noticeable. Thirdly, as I mentioned earlier, I'm wearing this watch as a daily and plan on rotating between the metal bracelet, a leather strap, and NATO strap. The newer 3861 does not come with additional items in the box as the previous model. The 1861/63 box came with a NATO strap, astronaut strap, loop, and spring bar tool to switch the straps out. I'm fine without the astronaut strap or the loop, but the NATO strap costs $160 directly from Omega, and I'd have to order that separately. Visually, the most noticeable changes between the two models are the metal band and the step dial on the face, and I prefer it without the step dial. In photos online, the step dial looks better, but when I saw it in person, I prefer it without the step. Visually, I don't think it's needed, and there's enough going on the face. A lot of people will disagree with me on this, and I put together a video comparing the differences between the stepped and non-step dial in the link above. The hardest trade-off for me to consider was the upgraded movement, the anti-magnetic alloys, coaxial escapement, improved accuracy, and hacking function. These are all significant upgrades from the previous model, but from a daily wear standpoint, I wasn't sure how much I'd notice these benefits to really put me over the edge. Which goes to my last point, price. There's about a $800 MSRP difference from $6,350 to $7,150 in the US, plus an additional $160 for the NATO strap that's now missing that I have to go out and buy. So there's almost a $1,000 difference before tax between these two models. Ultimately, I think they're both great watches, and I would be happy with either of them, but I wanted to share my thoughts on why I chose the older model versus the newer one. Let me know your thoughts if you agree or disagree, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe.